truth is, I'm scared, cause when I see you coming, all I wanna do is tell you that I love you. I know.
How you doing? All right. Take the energy as it resonates. Leave what does not. You have free will, so please use that as you need to. Okay. All right. What does the collective need to know at this time? Most important message, Spirit. That's a lot. I ain't taking all that. I'm just taking the one that fell. Ooh, Soul's Whisper. Oh, that's already deep. Child. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards your authentic path. So you could be wondering if you are on the right path here, and I feel like your guides are letting you know that you are. That feeling that you feel where you want to know what's going on, and you want to know if you are walking down the right path. This is letting you know that you are. I'm going to take, oh, it's blank. So there's a few of these in there. This is a blank canvas. Your guides are letting you know that there is, your life right now is technically a blank canvas. You can choose, pick and choose what it is that you want to do. And if you can go as big and bold as you want, or you can be as small and invisible as you want to be. But it's your choice. Just because you don't like align with certain things that society technically likes doesn't mean that you can't achieve this thing that you want to achieve. The world can change its mind. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? As a matter of fact, there could be something that you are thinking about pursuing, and you could feel that this person or this thing may have its mind set, or it could be something that you know you'll be rejected by. This is self-fulfilling prophecy. This is psychology. You're fucking with your own head. Okay? You're feeling as if you can't get to where you want to be. You're calling that energy to you because of the way that you're thinking. Your guys need you to stop thinking negatively about the thing that you want, that is supposed to be positive coming into your life. There's supposed to be something good, that's supposed to feel good, that's supposed to elevate you, that's supposed to make you happy, right? You don't want to think negatively about something because you don't believe that you deserve it, or I won't even say that, because that's not the case here. You don't believe that it's a truth when it could be getting or being repeated in your environment, if that makes sense. Okay? Protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. So you could be, one, needing to wear the color black, cover yourself in black, or light some black candles, carry some black crystals. 1, 2, you ground yourself and get yourself into a space where your energy is protected. Grounding yourself is a part of protecting your energy, because that protects you from psychic attacks, where other energies outside of you could be pushing certain things towards you, projecting, telling you that you're this, that, and the third. When you ground yourself in your reality and who you are, who you're about to become, or who you're becoming, they don't have as much power over you. So protecting yourself means to ground yourself as well in the energy of who you are wanting to become, or that you're becoming, or who you are in the moment, right? Then we have shame. You've carried this burden far too long, It's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action towards happiness. So, this is for someone that could possibly be dealing with a thing that they are ashamed of. Your guys are asking you to release it because you've been carrying it way too long. You don't deserve to be sitting in this energy and feeling this way about yourself. So they want you to release what it is that you feel and allow yourself to have shit that was heavy. Allow yourself to have peace in your space. Spirit just showed me that mirror falling. And it's secure, so it ain't gonna fall. But when a mirror falls from a high height, it fractures, it shatters, it turns into little bits and pieces. There could be little bits and pieces that are of shards that are in your soul that's you could be finding that there are a lot of people mirroring you, mirroring the shame. You could be seeing that there are people talking about these things that could, in your reality, this is why it's necessary for you to protect your energy and ground yourself. You need to know who you are today, not who you were in the past, not who made those mistakes, not that lower vibrating energy that you were, not the person that was asleep. You've awoken now. You realize the consequences of your actions. You realize that karma is real and it ain't going to wait until your next lifetime. Okay? So, you dealt with and served your time. You dealt with your karma. So now it's time for you to start thinking positive about yourself. Allow yourself to have the happiness that you want. There is an energy of an individual that may want to enter into somebody's life, re-enter into somebody's life that they may have done something either wrong to or something that they're ashamed of. You could be feeling ashamed of wanting to go back to an individual because it's just not the thing that you do. You don't go back to people typically because there's nothing to go back to, but you may realize that this person is someone that got away. This is someone that has open energy for you to step back into their life. This is someone that is a loving and forgiving person, but you weren't necessarily the person that you needed to be when you were in this person's life. And you could be, I'm seeing a dog with his tail between his legs. You could be going back head hung low with your tail between your legs, but your guys don't want you to do that. They want you to see this thing, whatever this thing is, however it resonates for you. They want you to see it as something that can be good, can be positive, can be happy, even if there is a bit of shame attached to it. I'm also hearing there could be someone that is divorced and recently divorced or divorced after thinking that they found their person, or broken up after they thought that they found their person. They made a big deal about this energy, and they feel ashamed to know that it didn't work, and they feel ashamed to try to go out into the world and create something new with someone else. I'm also hearing that someone could be ashamed of how they treated people in the past, not knowing that it actually matters and karma comes back and kicks their ass. So I'm pulling out this love deck. I don't even know the name of it, okay? Most important message for the person that is dealing with this divorce spirit. What do they need to know? This shame. What do they need to know? Thank you. First card out is Twin Flame. Didn't even know this had that in there because I've only used it a couple of times. Okay. A spiritual connection between you and your twin flame. Stress. Cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. So this could be something that you're doing right now, especially if you're the one that has recently divorced. Release grudges, wounds, and pent up feelings through healthy activities. So go outside, relax, exercise, get yourself outside. Okay. Thank you. And then leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. Yeah. You never know. You may have thought that that last person was your person, but that person was your last lesson. And you are coming into. So, as I was saying on the last one, you just went through your last karmic cycle in love. In a lot of different things, actually. But because of the fact that I was called to pull this deck, it's telling me that you've gone through your last karmic cycle with love, and you have aligned with learning all the lessons that you needed to learn in order to call in your twin flame. So a twin flame, we all know what that is, but to me it doesn't. I see it a different way because it's a divine counterpart, someone that you are aligning with after you've done all of the healing that you need to do in order to be able to give back what it is that you learned and give back what it is that you may not have been giving in the past. Like, you're really here to show the rest of the world just by existing in this relationship with this person. You don't have to be a content creator in order to resonate with being able to show your love to other people in your twin flame relationship. Your relationship is supposed to be seen by the people in the place that you are, so that for the children, the other adults, people that have lost hope in love, you and your partner are displaying naturally how you feel about one another and how you feel about love and the relationship that you're in. You're bonding, you're loving each other correctly the way that you're supposed to in order for other people to see. This could be one of the things on your blank canvas that you want to see, and your guys are bringing it in for you. If you are the person that is holding the shame from, and it's something that's holding you back from stepping up and speaking up about something that you want, your guys want you to release that because it is clearly very stressful. You need to take a leap of faith and allow yourself to see where this goes. Okay? It's not going to be the end of the world if it does not work out. It will be the end of the world if you get to the end of your days and then you wish that you had said something. It'll be the end of the world when this other person allows someone else come into their life and take the place that you're supposed to have in their life. You may see something prophetically that is supposed to be for you, or that is supposed to be a part of your life, but you know that it takes for you to step up and step out and show out. Okay, let's move on. I have the Cosmic Soul Oracle deck. It's my deck. Gonna go ahead and see what it says. I'm quite sure there's other people that have this name, but okay, my bad. Wait for an answer from us before making a choice or a move. So there could be something in your life right now that you're waiting for a sign or a synchronicity to give you the okay to go ahead and do. What else do we need to know? You are following inspired actions, Spirit is saying. And it's a good thing that you are waiting for them to tell you the next step. For them to give you a sign of synchronicity or for divine timing. Clairvoyant and clairaudient symbol. Dog barking, conversation with a friend, message from a higher dimension. So you're going to end up getting a download, or you're going to end up having a conversation with someone that is going to kind of give you an epiphany that is going to help you understand something in a deeper way than what you have been understanding it. The symbolism, the dog barking, and you don't see the dog, but you hear the dog barking. That is going to be a sign for you to recognize that your guys are getting ready to bring this message in from a higher dimension. The person that you're going to be having a conversation with, if you're someone that's going to be having a conversation with a friend, they are someone that is a vessel that Spirit uses to deliver messages. Okay, anything else, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this situation? If you stay where you are comfortable, there will be not much growth. There will not be much growth. So if you stay where you are, you won't have. So this is for the person that could be settling. You could be settling for something in your life, and because you have some sort of a shame attached to it. There could be something that your soul is whispering to you, telling you about your future or about this person, place, or thing that you want to connect with. But you are choosing the safe route. You're choosing the route that you know how things are going to come out. You know exactly how to deal with and handle this person, place, or thing. There aren't too many new things to learn about it, right? And that it seems like this is what you're supposed to be doing, right? You're supposed to be in a space with someone where you don't have to learn much about it, but or don't have to learn much more about it. But this is a Tayana Taylor, okay? But this is not where you're supposed to be. This is, I heard daddy issues too, but this is a space where you are supposed to be moving away from. Is going to be removed from your life because it's some place that you don't want to be comfortable in this type of situation. Like, there's a space where Spirit will allow you to be comfortable. Your higher self will allow you to be comfortable where you are because you're happy. This is some place that you're comfortable with the disappointment. You're comfortable with the half-ass bullshit. You're comfortable with the not quite there yet. You're comfortable with that's as high as it's gonna go right now, until you see that there's some more shit outside. And this is not someone being in a relationship and thinking, oh, we've been together for too long, I'm bored. And you're not really being a part of the relationship. This is someone that knows that they are completely unhappy, not just bored, but you're unhappy because this person doesn't treat you well. They don't understand your love language, or they don't necessarily speak to your love. They don't speak to your soul when they're with you. Like, there's things, they don't resonate with you at the core. Like, there's things that they don't understand about you that they will never be able to understand. And you have a feeling, an inkling. Your soul is whispering that there is something else that is better for you. If it is pertaining to a relationship. If this is pertaining to a place or a thing, it's the same energy, right? It's doable. You can settle for it. You can be fine in this space, but you don't want to because you know that you can achieve better, because you see other people experiencing better. You see that the thing that you want exists and that you can make it happen, right? Take a leap of faith. Release the pain, the past, the wounds, the grudges, okay? You have changed the way you think, the way you carry yourself and present yourself to the world. You will not fit in with most. This is a good thing. So a lot of people are not going to understand why you're choosing to walk this path. You've changed the way that you are thoroughly. And it's necessary for you to understand that there's a lot of people that will never meet themselves where you have met yourself. And you're not going to fit in with them. There's going to be people that aren't going to like you and not have a reason. Okay? And that's okay. You're not supposed to give a fuck. Okay? Let's start there. Key. We were made in his image. Call us by our name. Yeah, you're definitely an alchemist in creating these different things within your life. You need to allow yourself to realize your power. Don't feed me yours because your food does not endure. Erica Badu is coming here. It's the second one. So, yeah, you could resonate with Erica Badu's energy. You could be in your 50s, but you don't have to be. You could be older generation, but you don't have to be, right? This is almost over, so we're going to have to do a part 3, apparently. Goddamn. All right, I'm back, and we're going to go ahead and switch decks while we're here. What do we need to know, Spirit? Let's look into money. Maybe we'll find something there. Go feed me yours, because it does not endure. It does not feed you. It does not give you what it is that you're supposed to have. This is not satisfying you anymore. What bullshit that they're dealing with, going through, handing out, projecting, it doesn't resonate with you anymore. It doesn't fit you anymore. You don't like it anymore. It's not cool anymore. It's not something that you want to be a part of anymore, right? You're sick of it. I don't want to be here anymore is what I'm hearing. And we're not just talking about a physical place. We're talking about an energy. We're talking about a way that we feel in our body. We're talking about a way that we feel in our mind. And the repetition of waking up in this environment, waking up and dealing with this or seeing these things constantly, you can change that. You can change that. You can change that. You can change that. It's your choice to choose a different reality. And you can't choose a different reality while you're still feeding the one that you don't want to be a part of. So what does it mean to continue to feed a reality that you don't want to be a part of? That means that if you want a new job, you're still going to work, yes, because you have to. The bills got to be paid, okay? The bills need to be paid. But that doesn't... Y'all, they've been waiting to pull that one out. Look, okay. But the bills need to be paid, but you know that this isn't the type of environment you want to be a part of. This isn't the type of pay that you want to get paid more. This isn't the type of work that you really want to do. So what do you do in order to change that? You apply for new jobs in the field that you want to, or you start investing your money in whatever it is that you want to do, or you go back to school. You have to change something in order to see a change in your life. It may not happen right away, but it'll happen in divine time, and that is exactly what you need here, right? So if it's a relationship, if you know that you don't want to be in a relationship with this person, you need to start letting the person that you're with know this is not where I want to be. And if you're living together, you need to start getting ready, like moving your stuff out, putting your stuff in storage, looking for you a place to stay, or saving up or doing whatever. But one thing that I will say is, especially if you're living with somebody, tell them. Okay? Tell them what's going on so that they can know that you're no longer interested and that you're about to exit their life. Because it's some sucker ass shit, some fuck boy ass shit, some bitch ass shit to walk away from somebody knowing that they depend on your end of the finances in order to keep their home stable without giving them a fair warning. You wouldn't do it to a landlord. Don't do it to a roommate. Don't do it to an ex. Because there's karma that comes behind that shit too. Okay? But you got to start moving like you want different. Okay, and then we have crossroads. You're stuck in a space where you don't really know what to do. And that's all right. You'll have to make a very important decision. Is the path you're leaning towards challenging you to grow? Feeling stuck or with no clear aim is holding you emotionally hostage. So right now you could be feeling as if the situation that you're in is not helping you grow. It's not teaching you to grow. It's allowing you to be comfortable and sit still and not necessarily feed more into your spirit or feed more into your soul or even into your reality. You're not doing things that make you feel good. You're doing things that make sure that you can maintain what it is that you have. So that means going to work, paying the bills, going out and doing certain things, and then coming back and going back into routine over and over, and not changing what it is that you see, think, hear, feel, do, nothing. You're just there. Okay? Unreliable. You're struggling with finishing things you start. Start only one thing at a time. Start small and believe you're a finisher. You have a pattern of jumping around from one thing to another. So your guys are letting you know that it's necessary for you to stick to the at least one thing. There's a thing here. So you could be finding yourself lying to yourself or lying to people around you, either to impress them or to make them feel as if you are that person that can actually do these things, but you don't do these things, right? You don't change. You tell people, you sit around and complain about how you don't want to deal with this situation, but you stay, right? With the nose here, okay? But you may start a conversation or you may start applying for jobs, but you give up when it just doesn't happen right away, or when things don't shift the way that you want it to right away. Or if you're dealing with one of those people, you could stop pursuing leaving if the person acts right. But there is a difference between working things out and doing something to keep a person around with intention to keep them around until they feel comfortable, and then going back to what it is that you normally do. It's wrong. Don't let nobody trap you like that. Ooh. And then we have risk. Success will find you. The odds are in your favor. It is when you step out into the unknown that you truly start to live. Fears are holding you back from, goddamn, fears are holding you back from reaching your fullest potential. So, knowing damn well I can read, I said all the words but the right ones, okay? But red could be significant here. Yeah, take a risk. And my grandma used to tell me this all the time. If you never know unless you take a risk. You take a risk with everything that you want. So you need to allow yourself to step out and go, not in this detail, but you need to allow yourself to step out and try it to see where it takes you, because you don't know until you try it. Okay? Peacemaker. You could be trying to be a peacemaker in this situation, no matter what the situation is. You could be trying to be a peacemaker. Like if it's your job, you know that they may have really bad like turnover rate. Like there's a lot of people that's getting hired and quitting. And you can know that they need this in order for the operation to work, but the operation doesn't work for you either. But you're staying because you could be trying to be a peacemaker. You may be the only one that knows how to actually do everything. You're trying to be a fucking peacemaker. Okay? Or you could be in a relationship or in a situation with someone that you guys have been together for a long time. You may have children together, and it's just easier to be together because, one, the bills are paid. Okay? Two, you get to see your children. And you ain't got to go to court. You ain't got to fight. You ain't got to beg. You ain't got to deal with her attitude or his attitude. You ain't got to deal with the bullshit that comes along with separating a family. Because people use children as ties when they are not supposed to be used as ties. They're not supposed to be used as anchors. They're children. They're people. Treat them as such. Stop using them as your fucking toys to control your other person. Somebody need to hear that. Somebody that is happening to. Trying to be a damn peacemaker. Walk away. That child will be happy still. And you might have to fight, but put your dukes up, bitch. A win-win approach will bring mutual gains. Politics, negotiation, unions, contract, or any peacemaking job. Apply diplomacy intact when dealing with difficult situations. And there go your answer. But you do, though.